So my role is called a data science intern. So or data science technician, and what my role comprises of mainly is to write scripts, Python scripts to download data, process it, and then upload it to the database. And it also involves machine learning, where I build, analyze, and test models and tune it for its best performance. So what I do involves multi-omics data sets, and what I'm predicting is Parkinson's. So it's like using machine learning to use large multi-omic data sets for Parkinson's prediction. I didn't realize the scope of work computer scientists have in the biology field. I mean, wherever there are problems, there are jobs there, right? And coming into this field through this internship, I've learned that there are a lot, and that we can solve for, right from lack of well documented projects to lack of data engineering techniques or methods to deal with dimensional data. There are a lot of data problems in bioinformatics, which computer scientists can be useful for, and that surprised me a lot coming into this internship. I would say be open to learning. Every day is going to be a new day for learning, and be ready to work independently, because it's a small company and everyone has to be driven and ready to take things by themselves and go at it. Until last week, I thought my proudest accomplishment would be to make the Metastat script, which started off as a very easy task, where I just had to get the patient's metadata and upload it to a database. But once I got into the task and understood the robustness of the robustness required for this tool, because a biologist would be using it in the future, this task became much more difficult. But now looking at it, I'm dealing with high dimensional data where there are about 1.8 million features in a data set, and which need to be compressed like 1,000 features. And there are not that many methods out there which do it in a smooth fashion. So I think that was probably I'm solving for that now. And I think once I'm done with that, that would be my proudest moment in this internship. Just learning about the DNA, genomics, metabolomics, and reading papers around it. I think that has been a great experience because I didn't have exposure to it before. But in a way, every experience I've had in this internship is transferable to my future endeavors, because be it like exposure to basic biology, or exposure to Python scripting and SQL from John, or reading literature with Cameron, or just learning about the field in general from Andy and Spring. All of it I think are transferable experiences which I can take with me after this internship. Definitely. So I was assuming that biology is a lot of lab work, and drug development is mostly lab work, but the amount of innovation and efficiency technology can bring to the field is enormous, I've realized. And I've understood my role within the field through it. There are so many data challenges that, if they are optimized, can increase rate of innovation by a lot. So this has definitely changed my perception of the field, and it's also helped me understand my role in it. So I would say, according to me, conquering aging, age is going to happen either ways, but I think conquering the harshness of aging would be what the focus should be. And I think that's what conquer aging would mean to me personally. So I think I tried employing what we discussed during the meetings at Vincere itself, two methods I tried implementing were intermittent fasting and cold showers. I'm guilty of taking very hot showers, and that's not done a favor to my hair. But then just learning about cold showers and its effects I've implemented it in my own life. And also, intermittent fasting is something part of my own culture, and I never listened to it back then. But seeing biological evidence now, I've started incubating it into my own life. Right now, the biggest thing is that's going on in the world in terms of innovation is in machine learning and artificial intelligence. So I see a lot of scope for a lot of scope for like automations and everything becoming more intelligent, especially and a lot of innovation, especially in the longevity space. I mean, this is something I've thought about ever since high school. Conquering genetic diseases is something I would definitely like to see, especially something like cancer, because once someone gets it, it's such a painful process, and it's painful process. And once if you're in a later stage, it's very hard to come back. So something like a lot of I want to see a lot of innovation in this, and if we can conquer it in my lifetime, I would be very happy to see that. I honestly I can't ask for a better first internship. It's a great environment here at Vincere, and it's very conducive to learning. Um, I, I can't ask for a better team, and it's since the focus is on research and development. There's so much scope on every week to learn new things and develop myself. And I can't ask for a better manager than John, who has been so patient with, is one of the most patient people I've worked with, and takes the time to explain every time a concept is not clear to me, and doesn't hesitate to go down to the fundamentals to help me understand some problems. And even Spring and Andy, who have helped me time and again to understand the high level picture of what Vincere is trying to do. And there's also a lot of scope of development for there's been a lot of scope for development for myself, where Andy has encouraged me to like go out to events, to networking events, and talk to, and help me talk to other people and other companies in the longevity space. And all these experiences culminated into one. It's been a very positive experience, and it was one of the best summers I've had in my college time.